Another stop on the bus. Some people boiling, different color than us. They hate to mingle, but no one makes a fuss. The thing about it, there's no one here we can trust. Of all the Sunday times of preaching, where all the folks that the script's been reaching, they're hard to find, like it's a crime to do of good and brotherhood. Seems no one will, and the only thrill is doing bad, and that's kind of sad. So all I'm trying to say is what a way.
Hey, it's Dave with Classic Basslines. Today we're going to be looking at Stare and Stare. This is off the live Curtis Mayfield record from 1971. Some fantastic bass playing on this whole record by Joseph Lucky Scott. He did most of the Curtis Mayfield stuff that you know, and there's definitely going to be more of his bass lines on this channel in the future. Like many Curtis Mayfield tunes, there's sort of a repetitive main sort of groove, and then there's a bridge where it opens up and there's a little more improvisation. That happens in this, so I'll show you the main groove, and then I'll show you what he plays on one pass of the bridge. Make sure you follow the link right there or in the description down below. Go to classicbasslines.com and I have the sheet music in the tab for it so you can follow along. So here's the verse slowly. 3, 4. Alright, so super simple. The song is kind of in an E minor pentatonic sound. During this A section, the harmony is not super spelled out. I wrote no chord on the music because it's basically, the melody is just kind of moving around E minor pentatonic, and the guitar is just playing sort of single note lines, and the bass is not really spelling out any specific chord either. It definitely gets to an A major chord when it goes. So that's the harmony for the verse. I'll just show you how to play it. So that's a G, G sharp A. Same thing here. Down on the A string, D, D sharp E. And so the phrasing he does this is important. You want to sort of hammer on from the D to the E. That's a D and an E. And then octave A's. So that's the whole verse. Okay, so the bridge is quite a bit trickier. I'm going to play it slowly for you and then we'll break it down. 3 and 4 and... This section is a little more tonal. It sounds more full-on E minor than just the E minor pentatonic. The chords here are an A minor 7, a B minor 7, E minor 7, A minor 7, and then there's a B major chord. And it does that whole thing twice. I'm just going to go bar by bar for this so you can follow along. All right, so that starts out. That's a same verse motif. G, G sharp, A. And every one of these is going to be sort of in the box, you know, when we're on the A minor chord, when we're on the B minor chord, they're going to be in those sorts of octave box shapes. So the A minor 7th chord, the B minor 7th. Make sure you grab that F natural in there. Then on the E minor chord, there's a little bit more of a melodic line. He breaks out of the root 5th octave kind of thing. That's just a E, F sharp, G, B, G, F sharp, E, B. And for the phrasing on this, I like to hammer on from the F sharp to the G and pull off from the F sharp to the E. Next chord. There's some more chromatic stuff. He does a lot of like cool kind of hip, slightly dissonant chromatic stuff in these lines. So that's A, octave A, E, A, and then E flat and B flat. Then we're on the B major chord. First bar goes like this. So B, D sharp, E, F. He's building up to that F sharp there. F sharp, and then an A and an A sharp. All the while bouncing back and forth off the B. And then the second bar of the B major chord, he's sort of letting those ring out against each other. At least that's what it sounds like to me. And it's a D sharp, and then an E and a B, and then F and F sharp. Now this is the trickiest part. This is sort of a bunch of ghosted dead notes, and it's really, this is a cool part because it's very much like it really sounds like he's emulating what you hear a lot of jazz records coming from the upright bass, which is this percussive raking amongst the strings. And I don't even necessarily know how to show you how to do that. I think every jazz bass player just hears that and they just kind of emulate it in the same way. I think if I tried to show you exactly how to do it, it probably wouldn't come out sounding right. So I can't even really do it slow. It really has to be kind of done at speed. Anyways, mess around with that. Sorry if that isn't helpful. Okay, then the second time around, that's all in the box, A, octave A, and E. And then, so that's just in the box, but with these chromatic pickups right before the 5th and the octave. And I like to hammer those on. That gives the phrasing I want. Then he goes back to like a more melodic line for the E minor. This time he also gets a little bit more chromatic or minor-y sounding. So that's E, F sharp, G, B, C natural this time. And then B, G, and E. And again, that's a similar kind of phrasing. From the F sharp to the G and the B to the C are both going to be hammer-ons. Then for the A here, same kind of phrasing. This is in the box. This is like the B chord where it's A, E, and the octave A, but with these chromatic. So you got a D sharp before the E and a G sharp before the A. And then we're back at the B major chord, and the first bar of this is the same as the last time. This next bar is similar but different, and it's there's a rest on the downbeat, at least as far as I could tell on the recording. It was hard to hear. It sounds like he doesn't play there, and it starts with so bouncing back and forth between the B and the D sharp, and then barring the E and the B, and then moving that up a half step, F natural and C natural, and then finally ending with the F sharp. Okay, check out that whole Curtis live record because it's filled with that stuff. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful for you. Let me know if there's any other bass lines you want to learn. We'll definitely be doing more Curtis Mayfield bass lines from Joseph Lucky Scott in the future. All right, subscribe and like and whatever. All right.